This is going to be the most important video you've ever watched to improve at anything, because the science of improvement is simple. And in this short video, I'm going to tell you what's important for improvement, what real improvement looks like, and the science behind improvement, so that you can make the most out of all your practice, break all of your plateaus, and be better than you've ever been before. So let's get right into it. Before we can talk about how to improve, we need to define what is important for improvement and what improvement looks like. Many people see improvement that looks something like this, and then they assume this is what they should expect. And for some people, it is. But for most people, when they're trying to learn a new skill, improvement has a lot of ups and downs. So they feel like what they're doing isn't working. And I've actually experienced this myself. And it wasn't until I took a step back to look at my overall improvement that I noticed that I've been going straight uphill. Real improvement at anything is up and down, because even life is up and down. You may have less sleep one day, less food one day, less water one day, or maybe ate McDonald's. So factors like that can impact the way we perform on a day-to-day basis at any given task. Now, before I can share with you the science of improvement, it's important to know that quality repetitions is more important than everything else when it comes to improving at any skill. It doesn't matter how optimally you train if you aren't training consistently, because often the person that trains every day suboptimally will beat the person that trains optimally once a week. And actually, I had a student that I'm going to make a video about, because in my coaching, he started out average, and in a month's time, he consistently performs at a top 1% level, and one of the biggest things that he did was play consistently and not injure himself. But that's enough about him. You'll see that video in the future. Now, time for the science of improvement. In a 2004 study about the optimal practice conditions for motor learning, they discussed two kinds of difficulty, and that depending on your skill level, the type of difficulty that's best for you changes. And by the end of the video, I'll explain to you which difficulty is best for you. But first, what are these difficulties? The two types are nominal difficulty and functional difficulty. Nominal difficulty is the characteristics of practice. For example, in FPS games, you could change your nominal difficulty by changing the size of the target, the speed of the target, or the movement pattern of the target. But functional difficulty, on the other hand, is perceived difficulty, or how hard something feels. Nominal difficulty can be changed by just altering your practice, but functional difficulty is decided by your neurological development, which means it can be very different from person to person. But now that you know that, how does any of this help with improvement? Well, the study made it easy. First, the most important thing, no matter what the skill level is, the functional difficulty should always be high, meaning that your practice should always feel challenging for the best results. And this is a trap that many people fall into, because they prefer comfort over the struggle of improvement, and that's why they often reach places that they can't get past. But functional difficulty is a different story. The study showed two things. Advanced players perform best when functional and nominal difficulty were high, while beginners, they improved best at low nominal difficulty and high functional difficulty, meaning to get the most out of your practice, you should always be struggling. And you should focus on your fundamentals first and build up from there. Now that you know this, check out this video on how to get insane aim by 2025, and this video if you're interested in my coaching. Have a good one, everyone. God bless you.